Chicago Fire officially disclosed how exactly Sal got to 51 after a few brief weeks of speculation about how he got there and why Chief Pascal couldn't get him off of 51. Sal is attempting to comprehend his father's request to contact the victim's family at the start of the episode, but he failed to do so by fabricating proof. When his father contacts the fire department, Kid is the one who answers the phone, despite his best efforts to ignore his calls. Sal lashes out, ordering his dad not to call his workplace ever again since he is upset about him phoning the fire department. His father clarifies that if Sal doesn't assist him over the next few days, he will not be able to make parole, saying that he was left with no other option when Sal ignored his calls. Sal says before hanging up that he won't let his father ruin things for him either, implying that his father was the reason he was dismissed from the force. Kid answers the phone and realizes that Sal's father is the detective who fabricated evidence in the case of the woman who was murdered by her former partner. She tells Severide that she doesn't know what to do and that it seems like Sal's father is phoning the fire department to cause issues for Sal. Sal rejects Kid's later attempt to reassure him that she has his back because he internalizes the situation and tells her it won't happen again. When Sal visits his police buddy, he informs him that his father has requested him to have Lindsay's husband testify on his behalf in order to assist him obtain parole. Sal claims that although his father wants him to clarify that everything he did was done to ensure Lindsay received justice, he will not go beyond that. When he visits his father to share this information, his father admits that he was not at fault for Sal's expulsion from the CPD. He's actually the reason he works. It turns out that Sal's father called in a favor to secure Sal a position in the city's top firehouse and a job in the CFD. Sal is reading papers on the murder case at the end of the episode, and it appears like his father's advice has persuaded him to get in touch with Lindsay's husband, but we worry that this won't work out. In addition to learning more about Sal's past when his father phoned the fire department, Kid experienced a near-death experience that alarmed many of her admirers. Kid faints while assisting a victim on the scene of a gas leak during a call. Fortunately, Sal manages to stop the leak, and as Kid awakens, Violet and Novak are able to assist her and provide her with oxygen. Without the sporadic near misses, what would Chicago Fire be? Even though everything happened swiftly, supporters were still concerned about Kid's future. Fans were alarmed by the incident, but she was checked out as a precaution. Kid and Severide joined the 51 family at the Pass the Boot fundraiser for Herman after being approved to resume duty during the following shift. Herman arrives at the firehouse at the beginning of the episode to work on the insurance paperwork after the house fire. When he tells Mouch that he hopes people would stop asking him what he needs, Mouch tells him that he will walk away. This setback is short-lived, though, as Mouch decides to hold a fundraising event at Molly's to help Herman and his family. When he decides to throw the event on Halloween, Novak persuades him to make it a costume party and offers to assist with the snacks and decorations. Herman tries to come forward as the two get ready for the fundraiser, telling Cindy about a house that is for sale close to their old residence. He proposes that they investigate the house, but Cindy dismisses the notion, stating that she is still processing the information. Herman enters the firehouse and confronts Mouch after learning about the fundraiser. Herman assures Mouch that everything is under control, but Mouch notes that his friends are using this occasion to express their support. When Herman visits Molly's to pick up some glasses for their apartment, he hears Mouch make a heartfelt speech on how much Herman matters to everyone, giving him a first-hand look at this. An older guy answers a call early in the episode and assists Cruz in locating a woman in the apartment complex who is in need of assistance. Cruz is able to reach the woman in time thanks to the older man's assistance. But, when Cruz inquires about the older man outside, nobody appears to have seen him. Cruz starts looking for answers since he is concerned about the man. Cruz is told by Violet that no one has seen a man who fits the older man's description, however, let him know that the scene was cleared. Cruz starts making calls after she implies that the man might have been transported to a different hospital. Thanks for watching. For more updates stay tuned and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel, please.